very warm welcome to the IPG's 2020 Independent Publishing Awards. I'm Athena Koblenyu, and it's great to be with you as we take 45 minutes out of our day to celebrate the achievements of IPG members. It's been an unusual year, to say the least, and it's more important than ever to come together and highlight the amazing quality and diversity of independent publishing in the UK. The IPG is incredibly proud of how publishers have responded to the pandemic and lockdown. And although today's awards are for achievements in 2019, this is also a great opportunity to tell the world how agile and dynamic our sector is in 2020. I myself can say I've been very agile and dynamic this year. Thank you, not a big dinner, it's a baby, thank you. Look, joking aside, we've all had to be agile and dynamic. Those of us with kids have had to undertake homeschooling. Those of us without kids have had to undertake home drinking. Thank goodness the government got their priorities right and opened the pubs first. I can read Dear Zoo at home, no problem, but I'm desperate for someone to spill a pint over me. Desperate. COVID, coronavirus and social distancing are not the only new lexicon we've had to get to grips with this year. 2020 will forever be remembered as the year everyone flocked to bookstores, many of which are supported by members of the audience today, to buy books about this new thing called racism that they just discovered. It's been eye-opening. I learned about colonialism, the transatlantic slave trade, police brutality, the hostile environment, and I finally got the answer as to why so many black people who are meant to be good at running never survive in horror movies. We should be the last people standing. Racism, people. I don't think any industry is as resilient as publishing. I am showing my age a bit, but I remember when e-readers first came out, people said it would be the death of the book. The opposite happened. People bought more books because you can't put a picture of your e-reader on Instagram when you want to show off about how big your brain is for reading something clever. In this new normal, we need printed books more than ever. For Zoom backgrounds. You can't have a Zoom background full of Kindles. This has been a year full of difficulties, but for the benefit of your industry, and I think for all our benefit, this has been a year of conversations. We're not just opening our eyes to the things that are wrong in the world, we're opening our minds to critical thought, challenge, and being part of a solution. That's why our response to the lockdown was community-minded, and why the response to Black Lives Matter was to get better informed about social and political issues. Independent publishers are at the heart of this. So you deserve the next 45 minutes. Say it! I deserve the next 45 minutes. Okay, instead of a slap-up meal, it's probably Frosties. Instead of a black tie, it's likely to be pajamas. And instead of getting drunk, it's, oh, wait, you're probably going to get more wasted because you're at home. But whether it's tea or G&T, enjoy this event. I offer congratulations to the nominees, a premature congratulations to the winners, and a thank you from my bank, because without you lot publishing and selling all your wonderful publications, this bibliophile would not be overdrawn. We have 14 awards to present this year, so let's make a start. Just before we do, we want to congratulate each and every one of the 32 different companies and 4 individuals who made the shortlist this year. They represent the very best of independent publishing in the UK, and they are all winners at what they do. We also want to say a big thank you to all our judges who had a really tough job to decide the shortlists and the winner of these awards. And here they are. You can read the full list of judges and all the nice things they said about each of our shortlisted companies and people on our website at independentpublishersguild.com. Finally, we want to thank all the companies that have supported these awards, including Ingram Content Group, sponsor of our overall Independent Publisher of the Year award. Thank you as well to Blackwells, GBS, Publishers Licensing Services, The Bookseller, The Paperback Shop, and Westchester Education Services for sponsoring awards. So let's get started with the first of today's 14 awards, and that's the IPG Specialist Consumer Publisher of the Year award. This is for the independents who publish so brilliantly in the niches of the market and who have carved out substantial sales by getting to know their markets inside out. And the 4 companies on our shortlist are How to Become, Infinity Books, Search Press, SPCK. So which of these four great specialist publishers has won the award? I'm pleased to say that here to tell us is IPG President Jonathan Harris. Over to you, Jonathan.
And the winner is How to Become.
Good afternoon, I'm the Company Director at How to Become, and I've been asked by the IPG to put together a quick video for the Specialist Consumer of the Year award. The 12 months that were taken into consideration for this award were truly great for us. We saw our YouTube channel grow by 165,000 subscribers and accumulated 120 million minutes of watched content. All of this wouldn't have been possible without a killer team behind us at How to Become, including Andy Bosworth, our MD, who's enabled a record-breaking year, Gemma Butler, our Head of Publishing, and Alex Jeffries, our marketing expert. And of course, the company founder, Rich McMahon, who's pioneered our YouTube channel to become the leading channel of its kind and taken our company to new heights. I'd also like to thank the IPG for their open arms whenever support is needed and for the resources and opportunities that they provide. So thank you and best of luck to everyone else tonight.
On now to the Nick Robinson Newcomer Award. This is named after Nick Robinson, the former chair of Constable and Robinson and champion of independent publishing over several decades. This is a category that is always especially worthy of celebration because it is for the businesses that have burst onto the publishing scene in the past 5 years and have quickly shown that they are here to stay. We're congratulating 3 newcomers this year, and they are Boldwood Books, Muswell Press, September Publishing. But of course, only one of these 3 great startups can win, and here to announce the winner is IPG patron Oliver Gadsby.
And the winner is Boldwood Books. Congratulations.
Wow, 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 that's extraordinary. How amazing to be given this wonderful award at such a young stage in Boldwood's life. After all, we've only been publishing for just over a year. So thank you so much to the judges for their generosity. And of course, there's so many thank yous to give. First of all, to the Boldwood team, the famous 5 that set up the business literally from the ground up, constructing desks on day 1, Caroline, Nia, Sarah and Megan and me. That's the famous 5 in year 1, and then we've been joined now in year 2 as the business has grown by Ellie and Emily. Thank you to, quite frankly, the best team in the world. Secondly, and of course incredibly importantly, thank you to our authors. We now have 42 signed with us, without whom, of course, none of this would have been possible at all. Thank you to them for their brilliant storytelling, but also most of all for being the wonderful supportive network to the whole business. They support each other and they support Boldwood from the moment they wake up in the morning. It's truly remarkable. And last but certainly not least, thank you to the rest of the industry who have helped us on our way in so many ways. To our retail partners, to our distribution partners, to our audio partner Ulverscroft, to the agents, to everybody who's extended a helping hand. We couldn't have done it without you, so thank you. And now I think it's time to go and have a very large drink.
Next up, we have the IPG Digital Publishing Award. As the name suggests, this is one for publishers who have excelled in digital content or services, from ebooks to apps to databases to video and more besides. There are 4 very varied IPG members on this year's shortlist: Barefoot Books, Bloomsbury Publishing, How to Become, Kogan Page. So which of these 4 digital pioneers takes the award? Joining us to tell us is IPG's Chief Executive, Bridget Shine. Open that envelope, Bridget.
And the winner is Kogan Page.
Thank you so much for this award. I'd really like to thank 2 of my colleagues, Martin Klopstock and Arthur Thompson, for really pursuing some very smart solutions to create accessibility in Kogan Page textbooks. We're immensely proud of the work they've done, and of course their colleagues as well in supporting them, and we'll continue to support accessibility in all forms. Thanks ever so much for this award.
We're recognising the companies that nurture the next generation of readers now with the Blackwell's Children's Publisher of the Year Award. This is always a very competitive category, and there are 4 independent publishers that are in the running this year. They are Nosy Crow, Sweet Cherry Publishing, Walker Books, Wonderbly. Which children's publisher has risen to the top this year? With us to reveal all is Blackwell's David Prescott. Over to you, David.
Congratulations to all the nominees, but there can only be one winner, and the winner is Nosy Crow.
It's hugely exciting to win once again this amazing accolade. It's the 5th time in our 9 years of publishing so far, so it's fantastic to have this recognised again. Thank you to all of our amazing authors and illustrators, so many of whom have been part of the journey all the way through, but some of whom have joined us much more recently. Thanks to all our customers from Cape Town to Iceland, from Auckland to California, to all of the Nosy Crow staff, to my fellow directors, Camilla Reed, creator of the most astonishing novelty books, and Adrian Soar, worker of the longest and most dedicated hours, and to the other 2 shareholders, Sean Williams and Axel Scheffler, and to the judges. Thank you all very much.
The 5th award today is the IPG Marketing Award. Independent publishers are incredibly resourceful and nimble in their marketing, and they are constantly finding new and imaginative ways to get their books discovered and bought. This shortlist has a varied range of 4 publishers, who are Atlantic Books, Bristol University Press, Quarto, Osborne Publishing. Only one of these Fab 4 can take the award, of course, and here to name that winner is IPG Chair Martin Casimir.
And I'm delighted to let you know that the winner of the Marketing Award is Quarto.
Hi everyone, my name is Christopher Winsome and I led the UK PR and marketing campaign for Greta and the Giants. Thank you so much to the IPG for this marketing award. I'm hugely honoured to receive this, especially since this year's shortlist was so strong, so congratulations to everyone who was shortlisted. First and foremost, I should probably thank Greta Thunberg for being such an inspiring role model and for being the basis of this book. I should also thank the amazing author Zoe Tucker and the amazing illustrator Zoe Persico, who were incredible to work with and who obviously created this amazing product to market. I was incredibly excited personally to work on a book with as much potential as Greta and the Giants, and I know that excitement was felt also by the editorial production teams who worked so hard to produce the book sustainably, right the way through to the sales team who worked so hard to make the book a hit, as well as my own incredible colleagues in the campaigns team who were instrumental in promoting the book and for getting it all the acclaim that it deserved. Thank you also to all the booksellers who really got behind the book's marketing campaign. And thank you so much again to the IPG for this award. I'm incredibly honoured to receive it, and congratulations to everyone who has received awards across the night and to everyone who was shortlisted. So thanks again and have a brilliant night, everyone. Thank you.
Next up, we have the award for Westchester Education Services Education Publisher of the Year. This is another category that the IPG is particularly proud of because it honours companies that do such a great job in educating and inspiring children and teachers around the country. We have 3 independent publishers on this shortlist. They are Bloomsbury Publishing, Crown House Publishing, Jolly Learning. And here to tell us which of this trio has won this year's prize is Westchester's Tim Davies.
Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Tim Davis. I'm Managing Director of Westchester Publishing Services and Westchester Education Services, UK and International. Westchester is delighted to be sponsoring for the first time the IPG Award for Education Publisher of the Year. The submissions for this year's award were exceptional. I can tell you that the judges' discussions were perhaps predictably very lively and robust, to say the least. Nevertheless, there was agreement in the end, and I am delighted to announce that the winner is Bloomsbury Education.
Hello everyone, I'm Helen Diamond and I'm Head of Education at Bloomsbury. I'm absolutely thrilled to be accepting this prestigious award on behalf of Bloomsbury Education for the second year in a row. It seems like a world away when I first made our submission, and who knew how different things would be today. But anyway, in terms of who we are at Bloomsbury Education and what we try to do, our philosophy hasn't changed. We still aim to make the best books we can so that teachers can teach well and children learn more, and we are still a very small team. We still cover more areas and publish more books than seem physically possible. Within our publishing across the whole list, from professional development, poetry and fiction, we continue to work hard to make sure our authors and illustrators and the characters in their books reflect the diversity in the UK, and this is something we will continue to try hard to do and to review. Winning this award again has confirmed that we are getting it right with our publishing, and I would like to thank my brilliant and creative team for all their amazing work and for the IPG for giving us this award. Goodbye. Thank you.
We move on now to the Alison Morrison Diversity Award. We're pleased to say that IPG members lead much of the work that is being done to make publishing a more diverse and accessible industry in terms of both output and workforce. This award is named in memory of the co-founder of the Diversity in Publishing Network, Alison Morrison, who did so much to advance the cause of diversity in publishing. This year's shortlist is Aurora Metro Books, Barefoot Books, Carcanet Press. 3 inspiring companies there, but which one of them has won? Here to tell us is Alison's friend and co-founder of Diversity in Publishing Network, Elise Dillsworth.
And the winner is Barefoot Books.
Hello, I'm Nancy Traversy, CEO and co-founder of Barefoot Books, and I am delighted to accept the Diversity in Publishing Award for 2020 on behalf of our team. When Tessa and I started Barefoot from our homes in London and Bath way back in 1992, as a woman-owned independent publisher, we were committed to creating beautiful and inspiring books for children that celebrate diversity. Our children come into this world open to new ideas and experiences. Our responsibility as parents, teachers, and caregivers is to nurture that awe and wonder, and to help raise them to become open-minded, curious, kind, and compassionate. From the very beginning, we wanted to make books that help children appreciate diversity in all of its forms, while making sure that every child can also see themselves in our books. And as we look ahead, our program will have an even greater focus on own voices stories. It hasn't always been an easy journey over the past nearly 30 years, and more often than not, we found ourselves on the fringes of mainstream publishing. But we never wavered in our commitment to celebrating the extraordinary diversity of our planet and its people. Thank you to the IPG team for this very rewarding acknowledgement of this commitment. Thank you to our phenomenally talented Barefoot team, past and present, for helping to create and share such beautiful books, and for caring so passionately about all the little details. And thank you to our wonderful global Barefoot community, wherever you are, for sharing our mission to open children's hearts, minds, and worlds.
We're at the halfway point of the Independent Publishing Awards now, and congratulations again to the 7 brilliant winners that we've honoured so far. Next, we're presenting the award for the PLS Academic and Professional Publisher of the Year. Independent publishers really excel in the academic and professional sectors, and competition for this award has been fierce for many years now. So much so that we have 5 publishers on the shortlist, and they are Bloomsbury Publishing, Bristol University Press, Edward Elgar Publishing, Emerald Publishing, Kogan Page. From such a strong shortlist, there will be a very worthy winner indeed. And PLS's Chief Executive, Sarah Falder, is here to tell us who that is.
And the winner is, let me just open this up. Gosh, it's very well sealed. Emerald Publishing.
We're absolutely delighted to win this award for the second time and thank the judges for this recognition. The growth of Emerald's books programme has truly been an end-to-end effort across our whole business, and we'd like to thank each and every individual who's contributed to its continued success, from the commissioning team to content production, rights management, sales and marketing. It truly is a team effort, which of course wouldn't be possible without our wonderful editors and authors. We're also hugely appreciative of the recognition that our digital platform innovations have achieved across our subscription and open research offers. We always strive to be user-centric, and this award recognises that we're going some way to making that happen. Thank you so much.
We're going global next with the IPG International Achievement Award. This celebrates IPG members who sell their books and rights overseas and who collectively make the UK's independent publishing sector one of the most respected anywhere in the world. We have 2 children's publishers and 1 professional specialist on the shortlist, and this year they are Kogan Page, Nosy Crow, Walker Books. The presenter of this award is IPG patron Sonny Leong. So tell us who's won, Sonny.
Good luck, everyone. And the winner for the international achievement is Nosy Crow. Many, many congratulations.
Nosy Crow is very proud to have won the International Achievement Award for the 4th time in our 9 years of publishing. It's just a fantastic tribute to so many people, to the people who make the books from editorial all the way through to production, people who do all the invoicing and the debt chasing at the end of it, but particularly from a sales perspective to Michaela, Aaron, Nuria, Catherine, Maddie, Peter and Adrian, all of whom are so engaged in bringing our books to customers and then consumers around the world. 67% of Nosy Crow sales last year came from outside the UK. It's such an important part of what we do. It's also worth saying that it's a two-way street, and the vast bulk of our production, the making of our books, happens outside the UK too. And those partnerships with suppliers are critical as well. So we're thankful to all of the printers who work with us around the world and all of the people who are engaged in the complex process of getting things, books, from one place to another. Thank you, everybody, and thank you to the judges.
The Paperback Bookshop Trade Publisher of the Year is the 10th award we're presenting today, and it's also one of our most competitive categories. This is for the independents who publish commercially successful and critically acclaimed fiction and non-fiction for adult readers. Between them, these 4 indies have published many of the winners of major literary awards in the past few years, and they all richly deserve their place on the shortlist. Those 4 companies are Atlantic Books, Faber and Faber, One World, Sandstone Press. This was a very tough category for our judges, but they settled on a winner in the end. Here to announce that winner is Paperback Bookshop Sales Director, Caroline Summers.
Good luck to all of the shortlisted contenders in the Trade Publisher of the Year category. So the winner is Atlantic Books. Well done.
Hi everyone, I'm absolutely thrilled to be getting this award. There's some great publishers on the shortlist, so this is a humbling moment too. First up, in time-honoured fashion, I would like to thank our shareholders who have given us time to find the right authors, time to get a great mix of people together, time to develop our partnerships, our writers and our publishing. There were a few agents in the early days who took a chance and entrusted some of their bigger writers to us, and I would like to thank them too for their imagination in doing so. In the last few years, great things have happened internationally, so thank you to our partners. And in the UK, thank you to Waterstones, whose support in the last 3 years has been key to our very significant growth. We also cherish our relationship with our colleagues in the independent bookselling sector through the Independent Alliance. As publishers, I think we just have to stand back and applaud and admire what all booksellers are doing right now. No less heroic have been the people involved in the physical supply chain, such as our distributors, GBS. So this is a lovely moment for all of us that are at Atlantic. I think it's a special place right now with great books and great people. So it's wonderful for that to be recognised in this way. Keep safe, keep strong, keep publishing.
The next award is being presented for the very first time in 2020, and it's the IPG Sustainability Award. This has been established to recognise the excellent work that is being done by publishers to reduce their environmental impacts and promote sustainability across their output and working practices. As with diversity, there is still a lot of work to be done, but the 3 excellent companies nominated here are all showing that change is possible. The shortlist is Cambridge University Press, Lonely Planet, Nosy Crow. These 3 companies all deserve recognition, but only one will get this inaugural award. Announcing that winner is IPG's Edward Milford. Tell us who it is, Edward.
Thank you, Athena. I'm delighted to be presenting the Sustainability Award, and the winner is Cambridge University Press.
I am so delighted to accept this award on behalf of Cambridge University Press. At the Press, we are keenly aware that as a global publisher of education and research, we help to inform and shape the debate around climate change and sustainability. That has really been the impetus behind our goal to make the Press a carbon neutral business, and its goal that our colleagues have wholeheartedly embraced. In recognising the combination of our publishing on these topics and our efforts as a business, as colleagues and as individuals, we're also recognising and rewarding the sincere efforts and hard work of very many people. So thank you very much for that. I know all my colleagues at the Press will share in my gratitude and my pride at receiving this award. It will also spur us on, because to become carbon neutral, to be truly sustainable, takes effort. It encompasses everything from the lights and air conditioning in our offices, the food in our canteens and the plates that it's served on, through the publishing and printing processes, and then on right through our supply chain to our customers, who can then take and build on the knowledge and inquiry they find in our books, journals and learning materials. The thought that the people can make use of those materials and the knowledge that they have been produced sustainably by a business that walks the walk as well as talks the talk is hugely motivating, so be assured that we will take this award as an encouragement to keep going towards that goal.
There are just 3 more awards left now, starting with the GBS Services to Independent Publishers Award. This one is for companies that work so hard on behalf of independent publishers, and it's only slightly different from the rest in that nominations are made by IPG members to recognise the support they have received. There are 3 companies and 1 individual on this shortlist of 4, and they are Compass Independent Publishing Services, InPress, Suzanne Collier, Virtue Sales Publishing Solutions. So, without further ado, let's go over to GBS's Colin James to open the envelope.
And I'm pleased to say the winner is Virtual Sales Publishing Solutions. Congratulations to them.
Wow, thanks IPG. On behalf of the Virtue Sales team, I'm honoured and delighted to accept this award. Thank you. Many of you will know that it was our 20th birthday this year, and while we've been working with publishers pretty much all of this time, starting with Hodder Headline and Random House, we began working with independents just over 17 years ago with our dear friends Faber and Faber and Walker Books, with many others soon following suit. These long-term relationships are very important to us and have contributed to more independents choosing Biblio over the years and making a very important contribution to our growing business. Before announcing some important news about Biblio, I'd like to thank the VirtuSales team for their hard work and endeavours that have made this award possible, and the IPG for their tremendous work supporting independent publishers within the supply chain. When we started in 2000, we built a title database in the then latest Microsoft web language, delivered through Internet Explorer and used by a handful of users. Later this year, we began rolling out the latest technology platform to our customers and their several thousand users, which has been over 3 years in the making. This new platform will ensure the continued growth of our business and that our customers can feel confident that they're using a system that is at the forefront of technological advancement. So thanks again, IPG, and thank you, independent publishers. And I look forward to working with you all for the next 20 years. Thank you.
Our penultimate award today is for the Bookseller Young Independent Publisher of the Year. This award honours the rising stars of independent publishing who are aged under 35, the people who are rising up through the ranks and who will be the leaders of our industry in the future. There are 3 brilliant individuals on the shortlist this year, and they are Vicky Barker, Be Small Publishing; Sarah Head, SPCK; Michaela P, Nosy Crow. Which of these young guns is the Bookseller Young Independent Publisher of the Year? We're joined by the bookseller's Emma Lowe to tell us.
Thank you, Athena, and hello, everybody. Whilst I wish we could be all together in person to celebrate these brilliant awards, I think you probably know that the bookseller is fully supportive of everything that the IPG stands for, and we're delighted to be able to support these awards. Without further ado, the winner of the Young Independent Publisher of the Year is Michaela P from Nosy Crow. Well done, Michaela. Good job.
Hi everyone, I'm so honored to have been named Young Independent Publisher of the Year. I really want to thank the IPG for this award. I'm so excited and I didn't really expect this. I want to thank Kate Wilson, who's Nosy Crow's publisher, and Ola Koska as well. They both taught me so much about publishing in general, about rights, and also about what it means to put passion and heart into what you do. And I also want to thank the rest of the Nosy Crow team, and in particular the rights team. So Erin, Nuria, and our new entry, Lucy. Thank you for contributing to the success of Nosy Crow, especially the international success. Thank you so much.
So now we come to our final and most important award for the Ingram Content Group Independent Publisher of the Year. This one is for the very best of the best, a company that truly excelled in 2019 that now joins the very elite list of independent publishers of the year. The shortlist for this award is made up of the winners of our 5 Publisher of the Year categories, and in alphabetical order, they are the Paperback Bookshop Trade Publisher of the Year, Atlantic Books; the Westchester Education Services Education Publisher of the Year, Bloomsbury Publishing; the PLS Academic and Professional Publisher of the Year, Emerald Publishing; the IPG Specialist Consumer Publisher of the Year, How to Become; Blackwell's Children's Publisher of the Year, Nosy Crow. The judges of this award had to work long and hard to select their winner, but they did so in the end. To tell us who that winner is, here's Ingram's David Taylor.
Thanks, Athena, and Ingram are very pleased to be here presenting this award for the 3rd year in a row now, and we have another exceptionally good winner. So see if you can guess who it is from the clues over the next minute or so. All 5 of these companies made terrific progress in their publishing over 2019, which does seem rather a long time ago now, but they've all continued to move forward and innovate in 2020. Their companies are very different sizes and sectors, but each in its own way has responded very nimbly to all the many challenges of recent months, and given us reasons to be very optimistic about the future of independent publishing. The judges picked as their winner a business that's moved decisively into new subject areas and new media lately, and that's responded to major structural changes in its field of publishing.
It's got a brilliant understanding of its current customers and its future ones. It looks after its authors and staff really well, and it's taking action on industry issues like diversity. It's got a great business model. It's operating very profitably, despite being faced with some tough market conditions. It's also been proudly independent for several decades now, and that ought to narrow things down for you a bit. And it shows the amazing strength and depth of independent publishing outside of London. So if you haven't guessed it already, then shame on you, but I am delighted to say that this year's Ingram Content Group Independent Publisher of the Year is Emerald Publishing.
Well, this is incredibly unexpected against such an amazing shortlist. We're deeply honoured and beyond delighted to have been chosen as the Ingram Content Group Independent Publisher of the Year. In such turbulent times, we hold on to our independence as our anchor. So I'd like to thank all of our boards for giving us the trust and autonomy to continue to build our programme in the right way and at the right pace. But of course, this award belongs to both our people, who are creative, resilient, thoughtful and generous, and our external editors and authors, who are continuously progressive in their thinking and push us to be better. Thank you again. This means so much to us.
Well, many congratulations to our Ingram Content Group Independent Publisher of the Year, Emerald Publishing, and to all the recipients of our 14 awards today. It's a terrific set of winners, and I think we can see how much these awards mean to the people who receive them. Just before we go, a final thank you to Ingram and all the other sponsors of our awards. This wouldn't be possible without them, and we're grateful for their support. Finally, thanks very much to you all for joining us, and I hope you enjoyed this chance to celebrate independent publishing. The Independent Publishing Awards will be back in 2021, but until then, it's goodbye from me and everyone at the IPG.